everybody, and welcome back to my show. My name is Ann, and I'm the Crypto Mom. Okay, let's do the disclaimers first. Number one, I am not a financial advisor, and this is never financial advice. And at the end of the day, I'm just a mom talking about cryptocurrency. And today, I wanted to talk about how millionaires are made, and just kind of my perspective of how millionaires are made in the cryptocurrency space. And I actually know a millionaire that was made in the cryptocurrency space. And for me, it has brought life-changing wealth in the form of, more security for my family, and knowing that if I quit my job tomorrow, I would still have plenty of money to live my current lifestyle. And I'm approaching financial freedom. Now, I'm sure everybody wants to be a millionaire, but at least these are the things that cryptocurrency can bring you. Again, this is not financial advice, but I just wanted to talk about how the millionaires are made in this space. And I think this would be a good illustration for you. But wait, let's go back to today's cryptocurrency market. And as you can see, Bitcoin has been in the red for a little while, and we have broken down past some of our moving averages. And what we need to do now is create higher lows and hope to get back to those higher highs. But the good news is that we are kind of in the green today, more green than we have been in a little while, with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other major players being in the green. So what does this all mean? If you are a millionaire or you want to become a millionaire, the idea in the last 6 months, this is just a 6-month chart, the year-to-date chart and the overall chart is really much more stunning than this. But just looking at it from a 6-month perspective, that if you had bought Bitcoin somewhere in December of 2021, that's pretty recent because it's only June, and look at this, you would have bought toward the bottom, and if you had gone all the way up to nearly about $65,000 from here, which was just about $20,000, just under $20,000 here. And the reason why this is significant and why I'm telling you that this is how millionaires are made is because, Bitcoin, when you hold, is just going up and up and up. I mean, I recognize that we had all these green candles and then suddenly we took a dive, right? And then we kind of made these higher lows and traveled back up to these higher highs. Yes, there have been dips along the way, and there's always going to be dips in cryptocurrency. But at the end of the day, you should be in good shape. If you brought, down from here, even here at the $30-some thousand mark, is why I don't think that we are quite in a bull market. I mean, quite in a bear market yet. I still feel pretty bullish on Bitcoin because, look, we're here at $37,000 when only 6 months ago we were trading just under $20,000. I mean, that is really a massive amount of wealth. And I know that, we can't necessarily be crypto millionaires overnight, but holding it really can bring some financial stability to us. And even if you look at the Bitcoin chart, you're seeing that. But if you look at just Cardano, which is something that I am very bullish on, if you see in Cardano right now, looking from a 6-month basis, I mean, look at this. Trading under just 15 cents 6 months ago, and then going all the way up recently to $2 and almost 50 cents. If you had bought a lot of, Cardano back then and just held on to it for, almost 6 months, you would have made a huge, huge amount of gains. And again, I think that that's how the millionaires are made and people gain the financial security that they want through cryptocurrency. It does create life-changing wealth, right? And what other asset at the moment has this kind of price action? And like I always say, in volatility comes opportunity, right? In volatility comes opportunity. And what I want to talk about too is that, you can use these simple indicators. And looking at this chart, this is tradingview.com, and you can create yourself a free account. I apologize, that's why I'm getting all the ads right now popping in and out. But this down here is called the relative strength indicator. And the RSI, the relative strength indicator, is a common metric or litmus that many trading, whether you're trading gold or you're trading, the traditional markets, they look at. And when the RSI is over 80, that means that we're overbought, which means that, we are valued too high. With the RSI under or around 30 means that we're completely undervalued, which is oversold. And if you look at Cardano right now, sure, we've had these, indicators being up above, the 80 mark, but also, right now down below 50, which is closer to 30, which means that we're undervalued. And again, look at the Cardano chart and how we've gone up. But another thing to pay attention to is the volume, the total market volume right now, or the volume in Cardano. Look, one of the reason why this market is a little dangerous to trade right now is that we've dropped far below in volume, whereas here we were up much higher in volume just in February. But going to the Bitcoin comparative chart, we seem to be pretty steady in volume with us back in February. But again, we've fallen in volume, which is why I think that the market right now is just kind of dangerous to be trading in. With Bitcoin, I mean, as much as, we don't want to believe this, Bitcoin is the overall market leader. And then the altcoins, which is anything other than Bitcoin, kind of fall below. But again, if you are in kind of the top 10, and I know there's nothing safe, or air quotes safe, here in the cryptocurrency space, but if you were to rebalance your portfolio and you were holding mostly Bitcoin, if you look at the chart overall, that is a pretty good idea. So that's why I recommend, again, not financial advice, but I recommend that if you get into the space, that mostly you have Bitcoin, and you could have a split in Ethereum, and then you could go out to some of these, beyond the top 10 coins, like Uniswap, which is an AMM and a decentralized trading platform. And because there have been, Ethereum scaling solutions lately, that the prices when you trade on Uniswap are much, much lower. But it's kind of, not a good thing when Tether, which is a dollar for dollar cryptocurrency, and USD coin, which is basically dollar for dollar, are mostly, in the green and in the top 10. I mean, I know right now it's in the red, but, many people may be in Ethereum or taking their money off the sidelines and trading in these number 2 through number 8 coins that, are undervalued right now. Because again, we are in a total market cap of $1.7 trillion when we were in a market cap over $2.5 trillion. And Bitcoin dominance is slowly going down, where it was in the over 40% range. But it did go up when we dipped in the market, because it was closer to 30, and then it went up 10 percentage points. And now it's going down a little bit. And overall in the market, we are seeing green today. But again, the way cryptocurrency millionaires are made is they buy at the low, and I suggest, again, not financial advice, is selling on the way up. Say you bought Bitcoin closer to the low 6 months ago, and you sold on the way up, and you took your initial profits out, and you're just kind of playing with house money. I mean, really, holding on is how the Bitcoin millionaires are made. And even again, looking at Cardano's chart, you see the kind of same pattern, right? The relative strength index comes in and out, and Cardano, because it's got, a lot of good news coming, had this consistent volume, right? These volume candles. But, again, because the overall market is down, things have kind of fallen. But, again, what do we say, right? You want to buy at a discount. You don't want to buy at these highs. You want to buy during the dips. And we may be in a little bit of a bear market. I mean, I'm ultimately bullish, through Bitcoin anyway, but we may, be in a little bit of a bear market, or what I'd rather say is an accumulation phase. And what does accumulation mean? It means to buy during the dip. And no, not going all in during the dip, with the money you have on the side or the money you have to spend, but kind of just what they say, dollar cost averaging in. Because could we move lower? Cryptocurrency, just like anything else, tends to want to stay or float around these big even numbers. So $30,000 is a big even number, and $40,000 is a big even number. But really, we need to go above 45,000 and create these higher lows to make sure that we return to a bull market. Some people will say that Bitcoin is going to go to $100,000, and if you believe that, that's pretty good. Buying Bitcoin right now around the $35,000 mark, and then moving $70,000 up, basically doubling your investment to $100,000 market. that is if you believe it. And if you believe the lower time trend is, us falling down to 30,000 and possibly falling down more, that's why you want to dollar cost average in and not buy everything at once. So the cryptocurrency market for me has brought a safety net and a lot more financial freedom than I had before. So that is a very good thing in my estimation, even though we may be in accumulation phase right now. And I kind of talked about the market indicators like the RSI and, overall adoption. I mean, El Salvador, the country, is proposing to accept Bitcoin currency as real currency in the country. And Bitcoin overall is kind of like gold in the way that it's a store of value. I mean, you have the other things like Ethereum, which the decentralized finance space is built off. And, you hear a lot about Ethereum. But again, you have these other alternative currencies like Cardano, which was trading, or ADA, the coin rather, was just 6 months ago trading down here and going all the way up to 245. I mean, going under 15 cents just about, and then over $2.45, which is better than a 10x amount of gains. I mean, where else can you get that? And that's what I mean about where cryptocurrency millionaires are made and where you can find some financial freedom here. I have found it. Again, this is not financial advice. This is never financial advice. I'm just a mom giving you my thoughts in the cryptocurrency space. Another thing to look at right now is that, we are at a low. And again, do you want to buy at a discount or do you want to buy at the height? So thank you for joining me today and listening to my thoughts on how I really think that cryptocurrency millionaires are made. And, every time you guys watch, it supports my channel. And I appreciate you giving me a chance and giving me that thumbs up and ticking that little bell for reminders when I have a new show out. Okay, as always, I'm just a mom hoping to help you make better choices. So see you guys later and enjoy your afternoon. I'm going to go take my kids to the pool. See you later.